Dream Team Olympics 1992. A tremendous amount of basketball history has been made by the 1992 U.S. men's basketball squad. The group did more than just take home the trophy. In addition to racking up ridiculous statistics, it made an edible mark on basketball both in the United States and around the world. Just who was on this all-star squad? Who was on the Dream Team? How did they dominate the world? Let's find out. The International Basketball Federation, FIBA, passed a historic agreement in April 1989 that paved the way for professional basketball players from the United States to compete in the Olympic Games. Due to FIBA's directive, USA Basketball was able to put together the Dream Team, which led the best basketball players in the world at the time. Here is everything you need to know about the 1992 U.S. men's basketball team. Why was the Dream Team formed? After basketball was added as an Olympic event in 1936, the United States won 7 straight gold medals before the Soviet Union shocked them with a 51-50 victory in a disputed 1972 match. Even though Yugoslavia won in 1980 and the Soviet Union in 1988, both countries used professional players while the United States relied on amateurs. Following the 1988 Olympic bronze medal, USA Basketball collaborated with NBA Commissioner David Stern to open the sport to professional athletes. And that occurred at a time when the NBA was packed with future legends. Why was it called the Dream Team? On the cover of Sports Illustrated for the week of February 18, 1991, were Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, and Patrick Ewing, with the headline, Dream Team across the top. It's one of the most famous magazine covers ever, and it helped get people psyched for the 1992 Summer Games in Barcelona. Michael Jordan, arguably the best basketball player of all time, was a member of that squad. They had Magic Johnson, arguably the best point guard in NBA history. They possessed 2 of the best centers in Patrick Ewing and David Robinson, and 2 of the best power forwards in the game, Karl Malone and Charles Barkley. The Dream Team won all 5 games in its group by an average of 46 points, completely dominating their opponents. Except for the gold medal game, in which they scored only 103 points, they won every game by at least 110 points. In the championship game, they prevailed by a score of 32 points over a talented Croatian squad led by Toni Kukoc and Drazen Petrovic. They took the court and won every single game they played in, going undefeated in Barcelona. After that, the Dream Team didn't look back. Dream Team roster, 1992 Olympics. The first 10 members of the Dream Team were named on September 21, 1991. The entire Dream Team from 1992 is listed below. The Phoenix Suns, Charles Barkley. The 11-time All-Star from the Phoenix Suns was named NBA's most valuable player in 1993. Boston Celtics small forward Larry Bird. The 35-year-old has won 3 NBA titles and has been named the most valuable player 3 times. New York Knicks center Patrick Ewing, the 7'1" center, was named to the NBA All-Star team 11 times with the New York Knicks. Magic Johnson, point guard, Los Angeles Lakers. Johnson, a 3-time NBA MVP, 5-time NBA champion, played on the squad despite quitting suddenly in 1991 due to his HIV diagnosis. Chicago Bulls shooting guard Michael Jordan. During his career, Jordan won 6 NBA titles, 5 MVP awards, and an Olympic gold medal in 1984. Utah Jazz power forward Karl Malone. Malone scored more points than anyone in NBA history and was a 14-time All-Star and 2-time MVP. Golden State Warriors, the small forward Chris Mullin. Mullin was one of the top shooters of the 1990s and a 5-time NBA All-Star. Chicago Bulls small forward Scottie Pippen. As Jordan's sidekick in Chicago, Pippen won 6 NBA titles and was named to the All-Star team 7 times. San Antonio Spurs center David Robinson, the Admiral, won 2 titles with the Spurs and was named the NBA's most valuable player in 1995. John Stockton, point guard for the Utah Jazz, the 10-time NBA All-Star, has more career assists than anyone else. Subsequently, the Dream Team roster was rounded out with the addition of 2 more players, one of whom was a member of the NCAA. Portland Trail Blazers point guard Clyde Drexler. An NBA champion with the Houston Rockets in 1995, Drexler was a 10-time All-Star. And Christian Laettner, power forward for the Duke Blue Devils. Duke won back-to-back national titles in 1991 and 1992 thanks to their one college player. Who coached the Dream Team? Chuck Daly of Detroit served as the Dream Team's head coach. Lenny Wilkens, who was second all-time in NBA history with 1,332 wins, served as an assistant coach for the team. Mike Krzyzewski of Duke and P.J. Carlesimo of Seton Hall were both coaches there as well. The Dream Team statistics. In a statement released on June 28, 1992, the U.S. Olympic men's basketball team breezed through Olympic qualifying with a perfect 6-0 record and then breezed through its Olympic opponents, ready to travel to an undefeated 8-0 record at the gold medal. In their first game, the United States crushed Angola 116-48 behind 24 points by Barkley. The next day, the Dream Team defeated a skilled Croatian squad by a score of 103-70, a victory of 33 points. Jordan scored 21 points to lead the United States. Bird, who had been hindered by a chronic back issue, returned to his all-star form to lead the USA offensive attack, scoring 19 points, and Karl Malone chipped in 18 points as the U.S. rolled to an easy 111-68 victory over a quality German team. Barkley scored 30 points to create a new USA Olympic single-game scoring record as the United States defeated Brazil 127-83. 7 other Dream Team players also scored in double figures. The United States finished group plays with a 122-81 victory over the host nation of Spain, led by 20 points from Barkley and 17 from Clyde Drexler. Mullen scored 21 points to lead the USA against Puerto Rico, and the United States advanced to the quarterfinals with an easy 115-77 victory. In the semifinals, the United States faced Lithuania, a team that boasted 4 of the top 6 scorers from the Soviet Union's Olympic gold medal winning team in 1988. The Americans quickly put the game out of reach by jumping out to 11-0 and 34-8 leads, and they went on to win by a resounding 127-76 margin, with 9 different Americans scoring in double figures. Who led the Dream Team in scoring? The brilliance of the performance was in how they combined their fame and charisma into a unified package. Despite having 2 of the most prolific scorers in NBA history in Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, it was Charles Barkley who led the team in scoring. Chuck Daly's comment on the Dream Team. According to 1992 squad coach Chuck Daly, it was like Elvis and the Beatles got together. It was like touring with a band of 12 when the Dream Team was in town. The closest thing I could think of to describe it. They knew their enemies didn't stand a chance, but they didn't care. While trying to keep Magic Johnson in check, one player was spotted furiously gesturing to a bench-bound teammate with a camera, signaling for him to take a photo of the 2 of them. Dream Team legacy and impact on basketball. The impact of Jordan's fame, notably on the Dream Team, aided in the internationalization of NBA basketball. The influence of international players has grown significantly. Since then, Yao Ming and Andre Bargnani have been selected first overall, and Dirk Nowitzki and Giannis Antetokounmpo have won NBA MVPs. This ends our video for today. Who is your favorite player on the Dream Team? Tell us in the comments. Also, like, share, and subscribe to the channel to see more NBA videos.